Okay, the second exercise for the McGill Big Three is the side bridge. Okay, and so we're going to be working the lateral torso here, lateral core. The primary musculature that you are going to be working here is the quadratus lumborum, and you are obviously going to be hitting some internal, external oblique as well, resisting that lateral flexion. So the goal for this would be to build anti-lateral flexion stability. We're keeping the same repetition scheme for all of our core endurance exercises, especially the McGill Big Three. So we're going to go 10 seconds on, 2 seconds off for a quick break, 10 on, 2 off, 10 on, 2 off, until we hit the patient's 80% of rate of perceived exertion. Some big ones here that in terms of from biomechanics, I want to keep that rib cage stacked with the pelvis. So I notice how I don't have the knees flexed very far. Excuse me, the hips flexed very far up, because what will happen is if I have the knees flexed where the knees are here, when I come up, I'm going to be shifting more weight into the shoulder, and I don't want to do that. I want to load my weight down to the knees, because I can walk better on my feet than I can on my hands. So elbow under shoulder roughly. I pull, get the shoulder hinge there, pull the rib cage around, up so I can stack the pelvis. Again, I want you to observe this here before I'm kind of just see this little sag right here. Keep an eye on what happens to my pelvis. I'm now in a good position. My belt buckle is coming up and out towards the where I pointed there. You can give them a target, but really you want them to shift weight down towards the knee. Here, shoulder, hip, knee are in alignment here. And then what I'm going to do to come down, I'm going to hinge back, keeping that stackage. What I don't want is to come down and get sloppy and just dump there. If you feel shoulder discomfort, you need to shift more weight into the knees.